Let's talk about millennials, the generation born between the early 1980s and mid-1990s. They're often blamed for killing everything from napkins to department stores, but the truth is, they're just adapting to a world that keeps changing. Millennials grew up as the internet exploded, bridging the gap between the analog past and the digital future. They entered adulthood during massive upheavals, the dot-com bust, 9/11, and a global recession. That kind of start makes you question the old rulebook. Millennials are often called lazy or entitled, but look closer. They invented the side hustle and juggle multiple gigs just to get by. They're not lazy, they're resourceful. This generation has fundamentally reshaped our world. Millennials are now the largest group in the workforce, moving their values from the fringes to the mainstream. They're the managers, entrepreneurs, parents, and leaders defining the 21st century. Understanding millennials isn't just about a demographic, it's about understanding where society is headed. They're not just about avocado toast, they're about innovation and change. Their skepticism of tradition comes from seeing old systems fail firsthand. They're rewriting the rules, not just for themselves, but for everyone. Millennials are shaping the future, and it's a future worth paying attention to. The direction they're taking us? It's anything but boring. Millennials' values are reshaping society. Diversity and equality aren't just buzzwords, they're expectations. Millennials grew up in a connected world, both online and off, and they celebrate differences. They demand representation in media, workplaces, and politics. Sustainability is another core value. Climate change is real for them, influencing what they buy, where they work, and who they support. They choose eco-friendly products, push for corporate responsibility, and want a green future. Authenticity matters too. Millennials spot fake marketing instantly. They want real stories, transparency, and honesty from brands, employers, and leaders. Social media influencers who share their struggles often win more loyalty than polished celebrities. Purpose is essential. Millennials want their work to mean something, not just pay the bills. They'll take a pay cut to work for a company that aligns with their values. This drive for purpose fuels the rise of social enterprises and businesses that prioritize people and planet. They're not just chasing careers, they're seeking fulfillment. Millennials are redefining what success looks like. Their values are pushing companies and institutions to evolve. They're not waiting for change, they're demanding it, and they're making it happen. For millennials, technology is more than a tool. It's their megaphone. Social movements like Black Lives Matter and Me Too exploded online, connecting millions in real time. Social media enables instant organization and global awareness. A protest can be organized in hours. A video can spark worldwide outrage before the news even airs. This transparency forces institutions to be accountable. Millennials use tech to build communities, crowdfund for causes, and bypass traditional gatekeepers. Platforms like GoFundMe and Kickstarter empower anyone to make a difference. But digital power has downsides. Misinformation spreads fast, and online debates can get toxic. Still, millennials harness technology for activism, education, and civic engagement like no generation before. They see digital literacy as essential for change. Their smartphones are tools for organizing, fundraising, and demanding a better world. Millennials have turned technology into a force for progress. They're proving that a tweet or a viral video can spark real-world action. The digital age is their playground, and their battleground for change. Millennials are more than memes and brunch. They're innovators and change makers. They championed work-life balance, flexible hours, and remote work, ideas that became essential during the pandemic. Millennials didn't just predict the future of work, they built it. They're behind the startup boom, founding companies like Instagram, Airbnb, and Uber. They see problems and create solutions, often with an app. Millennials have pushed mental health into the mainstream, destigmatizing therapy and open conversations. They've led the fight for LGBTQ+ rights, marriage equality, and racial justice. Their activism is both online and offline, advocating for inclusion and equity. They're redesigning workplaces, launching businesses that solve real problems, and pushing society to be more just. Their achievements are fundamental shifts in how we work, live, and treat each other. Millennials are building a legacy of innovation and progress. They're not just changing trends, they're changing systems. The impact of their work is already shaping a better future, and it goes far beyond avocado toast. Millennials aren't following the old life script. Marriage, homeownership, and kids happen later, or not at all. They value experiences and flexibility over settling down early. The American dream has been remixed. Millennials switch jobs more often, seeking growth and alignment with their values. Loyalty is to personal development, not corporations. Their careers are jungle gyms, not ladders. They lead the sharing economy. Why own when you can access? Experiences matter more than possessions. Millennials grew up globally connected, making them more open-minded and empathetic. They see themselves as citizens of the world, not just one country. Their worldview is collaborative, global, and future-focused. Millennials have faced an economic gauntlet. Many graduated into the 2008 recession, starting adulthood in a tough job market. Student debt is a massive burden, making it harder to save, buy homes, or take risks. Stereotypes, lazy, entitled, snowflakes, add psychological weight. Despite this, millennials are resilient. They adapt, create their own jobs, and build new communities. Work-life balance, once mocked, is now the norm. They turn obstacles into opportunities for innovation. Their struggles have made them creative and empathetic. Millennials are determined to build a fairer system for future generations. Their success is shaped by the challenges they've overcome. Adversity hasn't stopped them, it's fueled their drive for change. Millennials are stepping into leadership, and their influence is only growing. They're raising Gen Alpha with values of empathy, sustainability, and purpose. The changes they're making now are shaping the world their children will inherit. Their adaptability and digital fluency are exactly what the future demands. Millennials embrace change and aren't afraid to rebuild broken systems. Their push for sustainability, flexible work, and justice will only gain momentum. Conversations about mental health and social justice are now global thanks to them. Their legacy is about building a better world, not just disrupting old ones. Millennials' story is one of transformation and resilience. They've faced hardship and responded with innovation and purpose. The future they're shaping is brighter, more connected, and more compassionate. The kids are more than all right. They're leading the way.